Welcome back to the Mommy Me podcast. So today we're going to be doing life lessons and advice. Are you ready? Okay. Best advice mom ever received. So what's the best advice you've ever
That I've ever received?
Yeah. From anyone.
I think it was actually from my dad. It's always work your way up. Never think that people are going to be handed to you, and know that you're going to have to work twice as hard because you're a woman.
Oh, that's a good one, actually. That's very true.
Yep.
Okay. Things you
Wait, I think you should answer that too.
Best advice I've ever received is to not care what people think. I think it goes for like a lot of different things. Like, I don't know, people could be judgy, and when you're doing good in life, people always have something to say or wish the worst upon you.
True. Okay,
They wish for your downfall. Because whenever something's like going good in our life, there's always a downhill because of like what people have to say about our lives.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. What's something you wish you knew sooner in life?
Wow, that's a good question. What's something I wish I would have known sooner in life? To not take life for granted.
I was about to say like something similar. It's to not take family for granted because they're not always going to be here forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's a good reminder to tell yourself, because I think you can get caught up in petty stuff that you do start to take.
Like, not everyone's here like forever, so I think to just spend time with like family as much as you can, even if like you have problems and stuff. I don't know. I think sometimes you just have to be the bigger person and like overcome those things. Yeah. Overcoming failures and setbacks. What's something you've overcome before?
Being a high school dropout, being pregnant at 16 years old, and then going back to school after time. Like, I really had to face, like, I had to work twice and if not triple, harder than what any other person would, because one, I had to catch up, and two, I had a child that I had to take care of, and while also working full time.
Yeah, it's true.
So
she was like working like a lot though, even on top of you being.
Yeah.
Even when you're pregnant, you're still working.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think no, with Nando, I wasn't working because I was I still young.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to be catching the bus to go to school. Like, it was not easy, but I put that upon myself. So I wish I would have taken advantage of school while I was, one, free, and two, I had no kids, and I just wish I would have not taken school for granted at that time. But yeah, I overcame it.
Okay.
You?
Something I've overcome. I think focusing on myself, like after like the whole bullying like stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's definitely progress in me, and I think just learning who to like trust. You also can't trust everyone in life.
Mm-hmm.
I think just overcoming like the bullying stuff.
I think it's not that you can't trust anybody. I think it's just trusting to an extent.
Yeah. I think you also have to have your boundaries with people. Like, some people take advantage of you too.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like before I was a really big people pleaser, and now I'm learning how to like set boundaries.
Mm. Okay.
Finding confidence and self-worth. How, like...
Finding confidence and self-worth. Talk to Samantha about this all the time. I think I've been vocal about it on the previous episodes.
Yeah.
But I think I truly lost who I was after losing your dad, because I was with him since I was like 15, 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So I lost who I was throughout the relationship, because we became one person, kind of, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I didn't know who I was as an individual. And I think I just started learning that within the past 2 years now, or a year or so. And I'm just now knowing what I'm worth and what I'm capable of and what I'm worthy of.
Yeah, I think right now you're like in the best place you've been in your life. Like, there's so much growth in you, and like you can see it. I don't know. I feel like before you were just a really angry person in life, and yeah, you could see like the progress and stuff.
Yeah, but it's work in progress.
Yeah.
And you?
There's definitely a lot more to overcome, but finding confidence and self-worth. I don't know, I feel like my mom's always like been someone to be like, don't care what other people think, you know, like know your worth. So I don't know, I just feel like they've always given me good advice to like know my own worth and to like care about myself, because if I don't care about myself, like who is?
But you've heard me say this your entire life, but when did you start like actually like processing those
probably like
thoughts?
a couple years ago. Yeah, it wasn't like, I think just because she would sit me down like so much and be like, no, like you have to know what you're worth. And yeah, I just think we've got to a point where like we've sat down so much to talk about like what I'm worth and stuff. And yeah, I think now you just have to learn how to love yourself before like, you know, you have to put yourself first before anyone else and care about yourself.
What do you think helped change that mindset for you? And I'm asking this so like in case anybody else needs to come out of that point.
I think what helped me more like pay attention to the stuff my mom was telling me was therapy. Because she would sit me down to be like, no, like you have to know your worth. You have to like, you know. So I like her answers always therapy.
Everybody needs a little therapy in their life.
Everyone, no matter how much you think you know. What does success mean to you?
What does success mean to me? I think it could mean two different things. One is having some type of financial stability. I don't ever feel like I need to be rich, but I just want like some consistency and financial stability in my life. And being able to provide and pay for my bills is one thing. Like if I'm able to do that, like I feel like I'm successful. But also too is if I'm able to be the best version of myself, then I'm being successful. And I feel like right now with again church and therapy and all this stuff, I feel like I do feel like I'm in a very good place, even though we have been through going through the mud and going through like all these things. I'm choosing to focus on the positive versus the negative, and that tells me that I'm like truly in a good spot, being successful, because I'm choosing not to focus on everything that is negative in my life. I'm choosing to focus on the positive. Yeah,
I agree with you on that. I think always looking like at the positive things in life, because if you continue to look at the negative things, like it's gonna take over you. You know?
Oh yeah.
Like if
I wish I had this Bible verse with me, but I think that's what helped me change my mentality. Is this past service, he talked about how we can be blinded by the darkness and not focus on the light. But every time you're going through something really hard, just know that God has plans for you, and you have to trust and believe that. And I choose to believe that. And I feel like, and I'm gonna try to send it to you so you can add it on the caption here. But yeah, I think sometimes you have to choose to focus on the positive versus the negative, because if not, then the devil wins.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm getting so emotional.
What do you think it's making you feel that way?
I think it's just this weekend, like, I don't know, just talking about, like...
You want to talk to them about what you did this weekend?
Oh, this weekend is my dad's death anniversary coming up of 9 years.
I like to call it celebration of life.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
I just try to understand. Yeah.
But that is what we like to call it. I think I've been looking at the negative a lot. I've just been struggling with that. I think I've just been trying to hide it. I don't like to
try to suppress it.
Yeah. I kind of try to just shove it aside, you know, and not think about it, and that's not healthy either. And you know, I still do it. Like I know it's not healthy, but I still do it. I just don't like to
fight or flight mode.
Yeah, I just don't like to put like what I'm feeling onto anyone else in the house, because like the second we do that, it like just goes around like a virus.
I think we think that, but little do we know we're all going through the same thing.
I know my mom's going through it because she hasn't been able to sleep. That's how I always know.
Yeah, I haven't been able to sleep. I've been sleeping like I've been sleeping like at 3 or 4 in the morning the past couple of days. Like I'm doing everything I possibly, closing my eyes, covering my face, tossing and turning, but I have not been able to sleep. So, and I know what it is. I just don't talk about why I'm not able to sleep. But I'm saying, oh my God, I can't sleep, I can't sleep, I can't sleep. And like, if I look more tired than usual today, one, I've been really busy this week, but two, I've been struggling with sleeping too, and I'm suppressing everything. And I'm just like, I'm trying to stay focused because I feel like God's been really good to me the past couple of days, and
But I think it's also gives to,
but
that's how you feel.
We always, for the same reason, we went off track, but I think it's important to talk about it. We always try to plan something on his anniversary. At the very beginning, when he passed away, we used to always just focus on going to the cemetery and
we would sit
there all day. And it was like, more to find other kids. And like, that's just the way I wanted to grieve. So I wanted to just sit there and like show him that he was not alone, that he had not been forgotten.
I honestly think that's the reason why Nando and Justin don't like going to cemetery anymore. Just because we would have to sit there with that pain. It's just like,
we were dealing with it in the unhealthy way, but we didn't know how to.
We've never
deal with it.
Lost.
We had never lost someone so important in our life. We had never sat at the front row of that funeral. That hits different. And so years after, I started switching it up and saying, instead of going to the cemetery and doing that, how about we do something that he would have enjoyed while he was here? He continues to live through as a spirit. So let's just do something fun in his honor. So we started doing that. We would either we've gone to his hometown where he was born.
That was fun.
We've gone to the lake. We've gone to Mexico. Like, we've done a bunch of random things that he would like to do. Probably riding. I don't know. We've done a lot of things.
Like restaurants that he likes. Just
like restaurants, like little things.
And or going back to places.
I was trying to leave somewhere else, but it didn't work out for whatever reason. So then I told kids, okay, let's do this other thing. And then we usually also pull ourselves away from the world. We will shut down on everybody.
Thing for us to do, though.
And we pull away because I think no matter how much we seem like, oh, we're okay, we're angry. We're super angry. We're on edge that day. We're snappy. And so we try to stay away from people. So we pull away. But this year, we're doing it a little bit different. We are spending it with one of my siblings. And I think she is like my kind of my voice of reason right now. She's able to help me process things. And I think she would help us process the things right now. Like, keeps me sane right now.
She has good advice.
Yeah, she's very calm and collected, and she's also going through grief. So I think we can be that support system to each other right now. So I think, we're doing that with her, and then we're all doing other things to honor him as well. But I think that's it's been hard. It's been
it has been hard. I think we always do that though. We don't like showing how we feel around this time. Which is not a good thing because we should be like validating how we feel and stuff and showing that it's normal to feel this way. But for some reason, we always tend to do it. Every year, we're always like, oh, we're not going to do that. And it still happens.
But we usually always try to do something to kind of keep us distracted. Sorry, we totally sidetracked, guys.
I think it's important to share these things.
Because this is what we're
putting up, through. Like, we're okay right now, but we're not. Like...
No, I think it's not that. I don't think it's like we're showing that we're not okay. I think we're just doing the best that we can.
But I think it's important for them to know that, like,
but we're obviously still struggling. But like I said, I'm just trying to stay positive on everything as much as I possibly can. But that's just our reality every year. It's no matter how much you try to like, oh, you're not going to count that. You're going to try to pretend it's not coming up. Deep at the bottom of your heart and your soul, it's like you're going back into shock, like you're feeling all the pain all over again. I don't know why. It's just your body just goes through distress all over again.
I feel like it's also hard because like my birthday's right after that. I don't know. I get like it's hard because literally like a month from this past it's my birthday. I don't know. And then we always go to like memories around this time, so it's hard.
But she does like do this every year. Every year I go through old photos and videos
around our birthdays because mine and
I didn't even realize
Justin's birthdays like back to back basically. They're within like a month. So you always happen to like you start looking for things to post, then you start going through everything. And oh my, she's like, oh no, look when you guys are cute.
You were so cute when you were little.
She always does that. That's funny.
That is funny.
Like, we're still not cute or what? She's like, you guys used to be cute.
You guys are alright.
That's crazy considering I look just like you.
You think you really think you look like me?
At first, I was
This is a debate now.
Okay, at first I was like, okay, no. Like, lately I've been like, we don't really look like each other. I was like, I kind of look like Oshi right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then everywhere I've been going lately, they're like, you look just like your mom.
Just because I don't see your dad.
But even my Tujulian was like, oh, you have his eyebrows, but everything else is your mom. But his eyebrows are so like, eyebrows and smile, they're like, you can't miss it.
Yeah.
So I think that's what it is. Like, you think that. But it's because you recognize his smile because, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you don't have the back of your hand.
All three of you guys have something in him that I look at you guys and like I see him.
And she's like, you guys all look just like your dad. Nuh-uh.
I really do think Nando will tell you guys, no, I don't look like my mom.
I don't think he does look like you.
But I think it's because he has his dad's personality that overcomes everything.
Takes over.
Yeah. Cool. Oh wait, before we continue, you don't want to tell them what you started? What you finally did?
What did I do?
On social media?
Oh, I started our Instagram, guys. Nobody commented. I felt a little offended, but I guess I thought we were friends. So I just created it because I was like, I want to do a Q&A soon. So I think we should do a poll up soon. And
you're gonna need their engagement.
Yeah, wait. Let me pull up the exact username so I can tell you guys.
You can put it down below right here.
Yeah, I'm also gonna say it. The mommy.andme podcast. That's our Instagram. So
did they let you just do Mom and Me?
No, it was something else. Yeah, they gave me like different options. I think that's the closest thing I get. Okay,
so she'll put it right here so you guys can see it. Don't forget to follow. Please, guys, start commenting. So and
follow Instagram so I could put the thing up for
you participate in the polls.
Yeah, so you guys can ask us questions.
I do want to have a guest speaker.
Yes.
Would join us. So let us know who you guys think should be our first one to join us.
I also have a person in mind too, so hopefully we can get them.
A person or persons?
2 people actually.
That you have in mind.
Yeah, you know exactly.
I know who you have in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let us know who you want us to bring along. We won't be doing it too often because, you know, we start, I feel like just, a little, I don't know, it's different. But every once in a while, we like to bring people in. We're working on our recording area. It's just work in progress. I've been super busy, so I had to put pause on it. But hopefully that will be ready. I mean, I hired my worker, but she's just like really slow.
Okay.
But yeah, so no, I've been busy this week. I have not been able to do. I've got sidetracked really fast. But yeah, I think hopefully once we have that ready, we'll be able to have our guest speaker join us and do it from there. But yeah, I'm excited for that.
Me too. I think we're gonna be able to step it up from there. Mm-hmm. It's gonna look really good, guys. Mm-hmm. Well, I hope. Let's pray.
Question for you. If you could give one piece of advice to your younger self, what would you tell her? What would you tell younger Samantha? Sammy Whammy.
To put myself first. I think I was too much of a people pleaser and it ate me up. Like, you know, people took advantage of it and I shouldn't have let that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm saying this because a lot of girls your age are going through, unfortunately, the same situation as you are. It's more common than not. And unfortunately, the amount of tragedies that have increased are like super high. And so it makes me really sad. But this is why we also did this. Too. Yeah, and this is why we did this, is to shed light on it. And hopefully Samantha one day will be ready to open up in detail about all that. Just to help someone else know that they're not alone. Soon.
Because that I feel like we'll be able to like.
Yeah, I think it'll heal you and then also heal others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just for them to know that they're not alone.
Yeah. 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 Even if it's just one person, I think that's making all the difference in the world. Yeah. I don't know.
I think that will help a lot.
That one's also going to be another tough episode.
Oh my gosh,
I thought all our episodes are so dark.
I think we just gone through so much, but I think it's just good for, you know.
Yeah, trying to be as real as we possibly can.
Now we like think it's funny. But like, we just got to the point where we can joke around about all the traumatic things we've gone through.
I know, for real.
But
life has been lifing.
Yeah. I have one more question.
Okay.
It's a really like deep question.
Oh, wow.
What does it mean to be a woman today? Oof, that was hard, huh?
That's such a loaded question.
Like perspectives on being a woman, equality.
I think it's hard. I think it's hard to say the equality thing because
Or-
we are women.
Or personal
we're different.
experiences.
So I think it's hard to say we want to be treated equally, but then we can't also do a lot of things men can. That's just being really honest. But I think we have the capacity to do it. I mean, I feel like when I need to turn into a man in my household, I do it. I get stuff done. But certain things I can't do it. I need help, and that's okay. So I think it's accepting that, but also I think what I've started to realize more is that it's hard because you want to go out like in the night. Like if we were to go to the gym alone in the night, I can't do that. I get scared because we either get harassed or we panic when we feel super vulnerable. You know, we don't feel like we can defend ourselves. That's always scary.
We need pepper spray.
Yeah, feeling like we're like someone's target at all times. It's sad. It's unfortunate, but and then blaming the woman is because if you wouldn't dress like that, like why can't I dress whatever makes me comfortable?
I hate when people say that. It's because of how you dress.
Yeah,
like
it's like okay, so even if you were just like a nun, you're still gonna be harassed because you're a girl. So I think it's really hard. It's really hard to be a woman when like that because you're gonna get attacked for either dressing like a nun or you're gonna get attacked for underdressing.
I think
you're gonna be attacked for being religious and going out. You're gonna be attacked like no matter what. You're gonna be criticized. You dye your hair too much. You put too much makeup on. You don't put makeup on. You don't do your hair. Like no matter
that's
what,
a really good
you're
one,
always
gonna be judged.
And that's
by men
hard.
Specifically. They always have something to point out.
Yeah, so it makes it super hard. And I think the hardest thing is like, one, we are just as educated as a lot of like men, and then we still get paid less.
Yeah.
And that just blows my mind. How will you get paid less simply by being women? Yeah. That I will never understand. For you, what do you think?
I think I agree with everything you said, actually. That was really, I didn't expect her to, she can eat that up. Not gonna lie. I think it's the whole, well, for me, like my age and stuff, like what people expect is the whole makeup thing. Like if you put too much makeup on, you're judged by so many people. And then it's like, oh, you're not pretty enough without makeup. Oh, but you're doing too much with makeup. Like, so
and then no one's ever gonna be happy. If you get ready, it's like, who are you getting ready for?
Yeah.
Like, myself. It's crazy. It's crazy. Everyone has an opinion on women or what they should or shouldn't do, how they should and shouldn't do things. Yeah. So I think it's hard, but also I think we're starting to break a lot of walls down and showing that, women do rule this world. So I think it's definitely completely different. Men wouldn't in this generation than it was back then.
Without women, so I just think people need to be more respectful with women.
Yeah, it's super hard, but I think we do the best that we can. I mean, all we could do is teach younger generation. I'm sorry, guys, I'm so tired. All we could do is teach the younger generation of boys to be respectful of women. I tell really Justin, though. You're being raised by a woman, so always have respect.
You know what's something I'm really proud when he was like, oh, when girls come and ask me, I'm just like, no, thank you. It's not like, no, you're ugly. No, I don't want you. It's just like, no, thank you. Like, it's politely just like.
Yeah, and I always remind him, like, hey, never forget to have respect for women. You're being raised by one. And he always says, yeah, I'm being raised by a woman. Like, my sister's a woman. Yeah, he's super aware of that. And that makes me feel like, okay, I'm doing something right.
Yeah, I love that about him. Yeah. That he's always super respectful to anyone.
Yeah, he's going to be a really good partner, husband one day. Yeah. Because he's super affectionate, super understanding.
Like, my Shayla.
Yeah, he'll be like, oh, can I talk about, like, my feelings? Or, like, he's, like, very aware of his emotions and his feelings. Like, he's really smart and, like, acts older than his age too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So I think that
just because of things we've gone through in life, we act more mature than kids our age. Because I've always gotten that when I meet like older people or like something like, Oh, you see,
Yeah, I
a
think
lot
all three of you are
older.
like that.
I think just because of things we've gone through.
Yeah, because you had to grow up faster.
But I think we also know how to still be kids. Like,
Yeah.
he knows how to be a
Oh,
kid
yeah.
still.
He's
Even though
still
he's
a
mature,
kid.
he knows wrong from right.
Yeah,
still.
he doesn't do things like he's
It's like
living his life right now.
I'm gonna add his TikTok on here so they can follow it.
Oh yeah, you should follow his TikTok. They're so cute. Posts like videos, and I love that he does that. I'm not gonna
lie. At first, I was like, "That's really dumb," and then I was like, and then like I see him on TikTok, and I'm literally like,
yeah, I'm like I'm all swiping
Me too.
and watching the story and to see the end.
Every single one.
But I like that he does that because he's just living life, living his own world, and as he should.
If he could, he would go to school in sweats and come back home, and he would not care. Pajamas.
I feel like this episode's all over the place. We're so sorry, guys, but
yeah.
We're trying to transition things and doing certain things, and Samantha is officially taking over the editing. Yeah, put the clapping sound right here.
The clapping. Now I have to look for that. You're making it harder for me.
Yeah, she's like, gonna start editing, taking over officially. But yeah, I'm glad she's taking over.
I feel like I'm gonna do really good.
Yeah, you'll definitely be. I think this one might be a little rushed, but I think after that.
Yeah, I think we were like on a time crunch trying to film this too, so I think that's why it's all over the place.
Yeah.
For the next episode, it'll be like a lot
more
better.
organized.
Yeah, because I'm gonna do the Q&A for the next one.
Yeah, she's gonna be leading the topics, so make sure you guys are commenting on the Instagram because that's what she's gonna see.
Yeah,
or TikTok.
Even if you have questions, send it. Put on the comments on TikTok. On YouTube, I'll also put a poll thing too, so they can put questions because not everyone has Instagram or TikTok. So I'll put on all three of them: Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I have to get access to the YouTube actually, the YouTube Studio. It's easier that way. Okay. Well, you're like tired, huh?
Yeah, I'm really tired. Sorry, guys. I'm really tired. It's been.
You're hungry too.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Samantha was supposed to cook for me. She didn't, guys. Comment down womp womp.
Wait, that's my thing. They took that over.
That's right.
Wait, the next one, actually, on the next episode too, I want to have you like read slangs that kids say now, and then I want you to write some too that like you guys used to say.
Oh, I don't remember.
Okay,
I'll try to think about it.
Yeah. You have time. You have 2 weeks, so. I'm gonna write down slangs, words, and like things that kids say nowadays. Not me, but like they're just like weird.
Just things in your generation.
In my generation.
That's just really funny. I'm sure he's gonna have funny stuff.
That you probably don't know either. I'll go copy it off. Yeah, I'll ask him to.
Oh, you should ask him if he wants to be a guest speaker on here. Just as funny.
He's hilarious, but I'm scared. He'd be roasting people left to right.
Roasting Samantha. You mean me pushing her? Well, we sorry guys. This episode's on the
womp sound on the thing. I can find it.
We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Again, sorry it's all over the place. We're gonna get better. Yes. I'm just feeling tired, and Samantha, is taking over that. She's basically like the CEO. Productive CEO of everything of this podcast now. So, yeah, congrats.
Like, let's get Dutch Bros to celebrate.
I know. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you on the next episode. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, comment down below any guest speakers, topics, or anything else that you want to see on this podcast. And we'll see you on the next episode. Bye.